Guys, the other day I got a call. So the person say, can you spare a moment? I want to talk to you. I am going through something right now. I say, okay, no problem. And the person started talking. Guys, I started crying, guys. I literally started crying. My stomach started churning. They say, hey, I got to hang up. I call you back another day. This is too much for me. Lord Jesus. God, you still got people wicked so can sit down out there and plan and scheme to do wickedness like this to people. Father God, no sir. Are some mankind wicked? Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Mannix Robinson TV, and we are back at it again. Thanks for tuning in to the channel one more time, guys. Much love and much respect. But this is it, guys. The other day I got a call, and it's like I saw the number and I didn't pick up on it, and I was like, Cho, I'm not answering this phone number because I don't really know this phone number. So I don't know if it was one of those spam call from out of India or something like that. So I didn't really pay no mind until I got a message came through WhatsApp. Person say, yeah, I was trying to reach out to you a couple of days, you're not answering your phone, I need to talk to you. So I say, okay, no problem. So I tell the person, say, during the day I will give you a call. I'm a little bit tied up right now. So during the day I was editing some videos. So I said, let me give this individual a call because it seems as if it is very important. I want to talk to you about something. I am very troubled about it, and I just need somebody to talk to. I've been watching your videos, and you talk about stuff that you encounter with building your house in Jamaica, and I just feel so burdened down right now. I feel so defeated. I feel so overwhelmed. I feel like all hope is lost, and I just want to talk to you to see if I can get a little sense of peace from what I'm going through. So right there and then, when the individual starts saying those stuff, I felt my heart leap, guys, cause I felt the stress and the burden within the voice of the individual, and with what she's going through. So I was editing some videos and I turned off the computer, and I closed my studio door, and I said, okay, you have my undivided attention. And we were there talking. And guys, sometimes when a person say they want to talk to you, sometimes we may be too busy and we don't really want to, sacrifice a little time to give a listening ear. But sometimes we need to just make time to really hear just hear what a person is saying, especially when they reach out to you and they feel like you can give them a sense of relief or a sense of hope. And this is what the person said. The person said, Mr. Robinson, I am going through a lot right now. I've been watching your videos and I see how you and your wife building a house in Jamaica, and you talk your stories and what you've been through with some workers in Jamaica, and the trials and tribulations and the dishonesty that come from some of our own people in Jamaica. So she said to me, I'm building a house in Jamaica, Mr. Mannix, and I'm a single mom, and I am presently building a house in Jamaica so that when I retire, I can go back home. I was introduced to this contractor, and that seemed as if he was a wonderful person, decent man, and he present himself as a trustworthy contractor in which I could really believe in, trusting, while I'm overseas. So, and he will be able to conduct my business and get the house finished, and so that I don't have to have that to think about. So the lady said the contractor went and he check up and do this, and he say, okay, this is the amount of money it's gonna cost to do the job. And she went ahead with the advice of the contractor in purchasing the material, give her the cost of material and labor to get the work done on the house. So she gave the guy the money, and the contractor was working good and so forth, and getting the work done until, she started notice little changes within his tone, changes within him, sending videos, sending pictures, photos of the work that he's doing and so forth. She was like, start wondering what's going on. So she's calling the guy every minute. The guy say, okay, I will call you back later. The guy is not calling her back, and wait. Till one day she said that the guy called her and said, hey, I need some more money to do this and to do that. He said that he would call me back, and I call him, he's not answering. He send message, say I will call you back, and wait. Then she said, Manix, I had to book a ticket to go to Jamaica to check up on what's going on. And he started off the work fine. He did quality work, Mr. Robinson. He started out wonderful. But this is it. What he charged me for, he didn't do it. What he charged me for, he did some of the work, he did quality work, but the amount of work that he charged me for, he didn't do it. And then the amount of material that he said that he purchased, when I went down there and checked, it wasn't there. I was there calling him and he's not answering. So me now, I was curious. So I said, so how much money did he charge you to do the work? She said XYZ. She feel as if the contractor draw her in, started off fine, started off good, and then used that and then burn her down the line. I said, we all know the price of building material in Jamaica, how it's expensive, and we know that, so he can tell you that this is it, and you will believe because we know what's going on. But what he can do underneath the table, he will buy only half of the material and then keep the other half in his pocket, and then you're still paying him the amount that he charged to do the work. And I'm not saying that is what he did, but based off of what you're saying, probably that's what he did. And she said, yes, that's exactly what he did. He said that he wants 6 concrete buckets. When she went, she said there is only 3 concrete buckets. She said that he want 2 tons of steel. She said when he went there, the work that 2 tons of steel supposed to do didn't get done, and there was no steel in the yard. He said that he buy a truck of stone, truck of sand. So I just to be clarified, when I say a truck of stone and truck of sand, I said exactly what you're talking about. She said you should buy the truck of sand and the truck of stone, which a truck of sand can, if you buy the big truck, you can get 25 yards of sand and 25 yards of stone. She said when she show up, it's like it's a lick, probably 5 yards of sand and 5 yards of stone the guy bought. She kind of pick up on exactly what the contractor did. Now, believe me, I started crying. I started crying, guys. I seriously started crying. My stomach churning. I felt my stomach churning, guys. Churning. I felt so bad within myself to know that people are still doing this stuff. A single mom working crazy overseas and trying to build a little retirement home in Jamaica, and somebody would do people like this. Started off all good. Rope her in, man. Butter her up. When he realized that he got her on the hook, burn her down the line. Said that he's going to buy this amount of material and only buy little bit, kept the rest of money, and then still I get paid for the work. And then when the lady say, yo, I don't like the vibes he called the lady and say, yo, she need to send some more money. And when the lady say she not send no more money until she can get some pictures and get some videos of the work, what's going on, he went underground. Then she asked her family to check up on the work. And then she said, no, sir. She booked her ticket and fly down. And when she even down there, the work site, the lady said the guy put up even the plyboard, then the guy put up the decking of cars, the plyboard, them are rotten. You know, some people may say, yo, such things happen everywhere, Manix, and, you know, some of us, we get, such things should happen with us because we don't go through reputable companies and reputable contractor. In a sense, it is true. But anyway, whether you go through reputable contractor or scoundrel contractor, you got people out there as they still can rob you guys. Certified or reputable contractor to build you a house or build you a home, and they can tell you that, okay, this is the price that I'm gonna charge you to do the project, and this is the cost for material. Or they may just give a overall cost of everything. But some of them, they will tell you how much it will cost for material. And then they know that the amount of material that they are charging you for, they're not going to buy it. They're not going to buy it. We'll charge you for the work. They are getting paid from the job. And they are scheming money off the building material, and this is what happened to the lady. I was crying when the lady was talking to me. It bothered me so much. Guys, it bothered me so much, man. I felt the lady pain. Single mom, working crazy in overseas and trying to build home in Jamaica, and have to go through those stuff, man. Try my best to give her advice, but, you know, you can only advise a person so much. You can only console a person so much. This lady save up her money, invest within Jamaica to secure a home so that when she retired and have contributed her working years overseas, she will have a nice home to go home to in Jamaica, and only to encounter roadblocks by her own Jamaican people. Our own Jamaican. I'm not saying that all Jamaicans are the same. I will never bungle up all my Jamaican people in one basket and say, yo, all of them are the same. I'll never do that. And if a person do that, I think that person is ignorant for doing that, because not everybody is the same. But guys, you have some individuals out there who are preying on people, man. They are preying on people, and they know how to get into you, man. You have a lot of people out there, guys. They know how to samfy their way into you, slithering their way to you like snakes. And then when they butter you up, and then when they think that they have your trust, and you know that they gain your trust, and you know you let down your guard with them, that is the time they strike you like a snake, and you didn't know that this person was a venomous snake. They come into you, you know, earn your trust, and then when you say, okay, this person seems trustworthy, we let down our guard. And then when we let down our guard, sometimes we try to, like, you know, even sometimes we kind of pick up on certain little questionable breadcrumbs along the way. We still shed it off and say, oh, he's alright, man. He or she knows what they're doing. And little did we know, they are accomplishing the goal that they have set out to accomplish by gaining our trust so that they can rob us blind. And there's a lot of individuals like that out there, not only in Jamaica, but everywhere in the world. They gain your trust and then they rob you blind, because we are so blinded towards their first impression that we think that they are okay and they can't do no wrong and they can't do no bad. And little did you know that that is the plan that they have set out to accomplish in the first place. And talking to the lady, man, guys, I felt so bad within myself. I felt her pain, guys. I felt the feeling that she was going through at the moment. I felt how defeated she is. I felt it, guys. I felt it so much that I even started crying. I even told her, I said, hey, let me call you back, man. I told her, say, yo, I don't like the way I'm feeling right now. I'll call you back. I felt something moving inside my stomach just listening to how this lady, somebody trick her, rob her, manipulate her, use her trust to get what they want, man. Like, seriously, guys, if you are out there in Jamaica and you have individuals overseas reach out to you and you're doing work for them, man, stop treat them like that, man. We are from the same island. We know the struggles, and you are using your struggles to rob somebody else that is going through struggles overseas, working, saving their money. Guys, you think it's easy to be overseas working, man? And this lady does 2 jobs. This lady does 2 full-time jobs. Guys, to be building her home in Jamaica, 2 full-time jobs. She's talking to me and she said that she's soaking her feet in Epsom salt because she said that they're swollen from being up on her feet for how many hours. 2 full-time jobs, working to achieve something back home in Jamaica. Come on, man, guys. This is not how we treat our own, man. This is not how we treat people, matter of fact. Because if I say treat our own, I'm like making it seem as if, you can do somebody else that. This is not how we treat people, man. I know it's rough in Jamaica, guys. It's rough. It's rough in Jamaica. But a lot of us, we have it rough overseas too, man. A lot of us have it rougher than some of you in Jamaica. Some of us up here have to be doing 2 jobs, 3 jobs, 4 jobs, hardly sleep, have to be taking medication to kill the pain to go back to work, drinking energy drink to stay awake to accomplish the 3 jobs every day, falling asleep around the steering, falling asleep around the cash register, falling asleep around the computer, falling asleep driving the lawnmower, painting, cleaning the toilet, driving the Uber, driving the Lyft, driving the mail van, driving the Amazon delivery van, just to ensure that at least we try our best to create something for our latter days when we stop work. We got some individuals in Jamaica think that everybody every Jamaican overseas at work, them rich. No remorse, no feeling, no sense of conviction to say, yo, my sister overseas at work, let me push out the energy and get the work done for her, because she over there work crazy, single mom, I try her best to build something back home in Jamaica. Let me work with her and get her dream accomplished. No. You gain her trust and rob her. Guys, sometimes we see the signs. Sometimes we see the little warning signs now and then. But sometimes we say, the individual know what they're doing. So you just turn a blind eye to it and say, you don't leave them to their discretion, leave them to their judgment. Not knowing that I mess up and they show you what's going on and you're not picking up on it. You see, because sometimes they get so used to doing the thing that sometimes they mess up in doing it. Or sometimes they get so complacent that sometimes they do things that you pick up on it, and we are so trustworthy of them that we don't take action. I told the lady, I say, hey, I had to hang up, man. I'll call you back. I don't like the way I feel right now. I feel so depressed right now, and it is not me. Because I've been there. I've been in the situation where coming to you like some liquor, wolf in sheep clothing, gain your trust, and then God, then that is the time then do what they want to do. But guys, after calming down, I did call her back the following day because I didn't want to further the conversation with the mood that I was in. Sometimes when things like these happen, we try to look to see where the mistake were made, and then we blame ourselves. We try to not be the victim, but be the one that caused the fault. I called her back and I spoke to her and I said, listen me, man, you are not the culprit. Don't try to look for answers to say, where did you went wrong? What did you do? No. You are the victim. You are the victim. And sometimes, guys, we beat up ourselves. We try to look to see where did we went wrong, what did I do, and what else could we have done better. When, in fact, we are the victims. And when things doesn't go our way at times, we try to retrace our footsteps to say, okay, could I have done this better? Could I have done this another way? When in fact you made choices with your better judgment and trust individuals with their sneaky attitude, their snake mentality, their wolf in sheep clothing, their conniving person attitude, their deceptive personality. They hide it underneath a cloak, and then when they come into us and get our trust, do damage. We try to beat up ourselves and say, wow, what did I do? But guys, don't beat up yourself. My single ladies, you're living overseas and you're building a house back home in your country and things didn't go right along the way, Don't beat up yourself. You are the victim. You are the victim. You are victimized by somebody who you think you could trust to conduct business on your behalf. You are the victim. And don't beat up yourself. All my single ladies, Jamaican ladies overseas, and you don't got a man in your life right now. I just you and the kid. The man gone, him run off to be taking care of your home, taking care of your kids, and then at the same time investing back home in Jamaica, and then you just come in contact with some deceptive personality. Don't beat up yourself. You are the victim. It would be better for a person to buy a house, but guys, it's not everybody really can buy a house right now. Sometimes you have to start off from scratch. You build a room, you put on another room, you put a bathroom until you get to where there. Not everybody will be able to buy a house. Not everybody will be able to do it, guys. And that is the reality of it. And it's sad to say, we got our own people in Jamaica know this. They know this. They know this, guys. But still, they manipulate people and slip them way into people, gain people trust, and then treat them shabby like that, man. Like, come on, guys. And I'm not going to tell you that she calling me, she felt better, because she has to live with the outcome of that experience for the rest of her life. She vent her frustration to me. She vent what she was going through. But I know that after getting off the phone, she have to relive the memories, reliving all those experience in what she went through with that contractor. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair, guys. It is not fair. And I console my sister the best way how I could, but God knows how she's dealing with that, dealing with it, because I know that she is traumatized because of what happened. Seriously traumatized, guys. My sister, don't give up hope. Don't give up the fight. All hope is not lost. And I pray that you may pick up yourself, dust off, and continue the journey, because we cannot stop. Alright? It's not easy. Along the journey, we will encounter different personalities, and some of those personalities are ones that are out there to really tear us down and to be hurdles and stumbling block in our quest to achieve something better in life. Let us not stop when we encounter one of those hurdles, but let us just move on. Even when we fall, let us pick up ourselves, brush off, and continue on the journey, because the journey doesn't stop. All right? And if you've been through something like this, don't beat up yourself. You are not the one at fault. You are the victim of somebody that victimized you by abusing your trust and robbing you. All right? Keep up the fight and keep on the journey. All right? Have yourself a good one, guys. Be blessed every time.